Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with overhead. Let me just put that around there first of all. So like this is like functionally it's the same, but it's gonna look a little different. Functionally it's the same as before. Alright, 4. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here 4 there. Nope, not that one. Let's cobble that. Yeah, okay. Let me just put that there for now. I need more stone bricks. So what happens here? It's not that different from before, to be honest, right? It's pretty much the same as before. One block higher and then just overhang around the whole thing like a crown. Seems like what I want to do. Alright, we'll find out what that looks like pretty soon. As soon as I get my 2 stacks of stone bricks. And stone brick stairs. Do I have stone brick stairs? Bridge is pretty... surprisingly pretty good. And you get jaded after a while. Right. Like when you do this enough, so like if you're good, you get, how do I say it? So if you're good at doing this, which like we encounter this so much in architecture school, it's like the kids who are just good at, it, good at acting. The ones who are good at acting, so they're like they're selling their work. They're like talking it up, and they're like, yeah, like this thing has like these ideas, and you know, if you look at it this way, and it means this, and you know, the references, and you know, I was inspired by things, and so on and so forth. And then, like you're selling your idea to your tutors and to your like teachers, and you know that you're just full of crap. Or maybe not full of crap, but you know that you don't know as much as you say you know. You know that you don't believe it as much as you say you believe in it. But if you're good at it, then they believe you. Or if you like say the right words, and they're like, yeah, 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 I see it, and they believe you. And that really, it makes you sad because it's like, really? You believe it? You believe it? So it's kind of like, if it doesn't work, then you're sad because it's like, oh crap, they don't believe it. Now I get a bad grade because I'm full of crap, and they can tell that I'm full of crap. But then if they do believe it, you're like, I'm gonna get a good grade, and I don't deserve it. So like, you know, if we weren't here, if I didn't record my process of designing the bridge, I just kind of did it quickly. I didn't think about it, design a bridge, and then I showed it to people, and they're like, "Hey, that's a pretty cool bridge," and I'm like I lose all respect for you because I just duped you. So it's kind of like bad in all ways. Like the fact that you don't get enough time and money to put in like the quality of work that you want to put in. So then like it's not the best thing you can do. I mean, even if it's good, like even if it's decent work, it's not the best that you can do. But you sell it to people and they buy it anyway. Or you sell it to people and then they don't buy it. Like it's just depressing no matter what. Like do you get it? Like, either they buy it and you're like, I feel like I'm lying to them because this is not my best work. Or they don't buy it and you're like, well, I can't. Or just, I can't. I just lost my job because they're not buying my work. So either way, it feels bad. It's like, it feels bad, man, no matter what happens. And it's like this situation is forced on you when you don't have the time, you don't have the money to do your best work. But that's the reality. That's the reality for pretty much everyone. I guess in any creative work. In video games, holy crap, video games? Even more than architecture, video games. Because, at least in architecture, you have bricks and you have steel and you have glass, like you have real things that you're cobbling together, so there's some sort of predictability there. In video games, it's just code. It's all intellectual property. Like this code is just letters and numbers, like there's no substance, right? Like, if you're halfway through building a house and they're like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cancel your house. At least you walk away with like bags of cement and like bits of timber, you know what I mean? At least you walk away with like a stack of roof tiles or something. Like there's something tangible you walk away with. A video game, they cut your production halfway through. What do you walk away with? Nothing. You walk away with code. Oh yeah, good job, code. Great. And let me just sell this half-finished code and exchange it for food or something. I don't know. Like it doesn't. Like it's even worse. You don't even walk away with a bunch of 2x4s and a hammer. At least if you're on a building site and they wind you down, all right, well, I'm gonna take this hammer. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that chainsaw and I'm gonna go home with my new chainsaw or something. You know what I mean? At least it's slightly tangible. Oh man, computer software. I mean, imagine if you're working on No Man's Sky. I mean, you have all these ideas, but you just don't have the time or the money to do your best work. And so you're like, all right, well, we have to cut this, and we have to cut that. And unfortunately, we've said all these things in the past. I hope our fans forget what we've promised them in the past. Of course, they don't forget anything. They don't forget anything. And they're like, all right, well, we have to cut this and cut that. We're running out of time, and just have to put it together and hope it works. And it's like, oh crap, it doesn't work. And it's just everything falls apart. And then you walk away with nothing but code. Oh man. What a disaster, am I right? It's rough. It's pretty rough. Creative work, it's pretty rough. And I don't really know what else to say about it. Yeah, like imagine if you're in game design. Let's say you make a game and people love it, right? They give you 96 on Metacritic and they love it. 96 I think is Half-Life 2 is 96. Alright, good, success. You made a wonderful game, people love it, you're selling millions of copies, you're a real success. In the back of your mind, you still know that you cut like 60% of the game out of production. Because Half-Life 2, you remember Half-Life 2? Any of you play Half-Life 2? Remember how Half-Life 2 ended? Half-Life 2 wasn't finished. It wasn't even half finished. If you look at the design documents, it's not even close to half finished. They had such a big ambition. They had such a big game that they wanted to make, and they made like a fraction of it. And they got 96 on Metacritic. And everyone, like, it's revolutionary. It's one of these genre-defining games. Half-Life 2. They didn't even make half the game that they wanted to make. So even when you get 96 on Metacritic, you're still like, well, thanks, guys, but this is like, I don't, thanks. Right? That's like, how can you be proud if the design process forces you to make half a game, even if that process rewards you for it? You, in the back of your mind, you're still thinking, this is not even half the game. I'm so sad. Right? Like you can't escape having that having that in the back of your mind. It feels bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. So how much of this do I need to overhang? Do I need to overhang on this side as well? I guess for consistency I should. Do I overhang around the whole thing? Let me just see what this looks like before I decide anything. So this, I mean, from the back it looks kind of naff because, you know, it's not really finished. Although I guess that's okay. Let's see what it looks like from the front. It probably looks pretty good from the front. Except I'm missing a few blocks. Aside from the fact that I'm missing a few blocks, it looks okay. How did I manage to do that? That's just a complete botch. It looks pretty good from the front if I do it properly. Hold on, let me just do it properly. I was too busy telling funny stories. So this should be like that, and this should be like that. And then like this should be like this and that. Is that still wrong? No, that's correct. That's good. That's correct. That looks pretty good. That's a pretty good gate. Look at that. I mean, and again, I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying, and it's a pretty good gate. Let me just put some torches there for decoration. Do I do the same for the other side? I think I should, just for consistency, and it looks kind of good anyway. And we do want our thing to look good from the inside as well as the outside. I can't even grab that block anymore. Alright, let's grab that. I mean, it just means that we use up more stone brick stairs if we do it on the inside as well. So what do we do here? Like that? Right. And then we just... Well, we don't really have to. Wait a minute, did I do this wrong? No, I did that right. Oh, that does look good. It does look good like that. So let's just do it all the way around. Like that. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll use more stone bricks. Okay. So there's the gate. So it's a little bit fancier than before. It's a good shape. Let me put torches on the inside as well. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Again, like, we didn't really try very hard. Didn't try very hard, but it looks pretty good, so we're fine with it. Amazing. Isn't it amazing what you can accomplish when you don't try? Alright, I'm trolling. I'm trolling again. Okay, I'll stop trolling. uh, I think I might do a similar thing for the bridges, for the other bridges, because I mean it's a pretty good pattern. I'm trolling again. Isn't it amazing what you can accomplish when you don't try? What? What did he say? He said stop trying. I think I need that many stairs. We need a lot of dark oak fences if we want to use the same fence pattern. Just think about doing that. That's probably not enough. Let me just take the crafting table with me. Alright, good. So I think I need more stone bricks. I need more stone brick stairs, pretty sure. I can count how many I need actually. Let me just come back here and do a bit of quantity surveying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26. 26 times 2 is 52. 52 stair, I think, is what I need. Might as well just make a whole stack. $52, and then cobblestone fence around the perimeter wall, mostly just to stop the villagers from falling off like idiots. Alright. What do I get out of 50 something? That's not enough. That's almost enough. Hi, pig. Alright, let me get more smelting. Using up all our stone. We're gonna need to mine for stone again. Alright, so after I'm done building the gates and the other stuff, we need more stone because we're gonna build the roads out of stone, I think. Are we? We can have wooden roads. Like, some of our roads already are wood. And I did say that maybe we should just use whatever materials we have. We don't have enough wood either if we make wood roads. So after this, let's go mining again. Just do a final bit of mining. Get the last bit of stone we need. We have gravel. How much gravel do we need? Probably not enough. Like, you'd be surprised how little that is. We have sand. Sandstone roads? No, that's not enough. Sandstone means that we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like at most 5 stacks of sandstone, which is nothing. So we can't do that either. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. We are gonna use gonna use mostly stone bricks. Let me just 2 of those, probably too many. Alright, great. Well, probably dirt and that and that. Alright, good. So let's go build the other gates along the same lines as the other ones. There's a bit of an overhang here, though. How do we feel about this? That's quite a substantial overhang there. I guess we should build the bridge first, because the overhang doesn't matter as much. Yeah, okay. Bridge first, then gates. Now there's a lot of creepers waiting to kill us.